Waha. Shifilo, my man, you have done well. You have really done well. You have done well for yourself. Dr. Shuguma, you are here. Enjoy yourself. Can I have a word with you outside? 1 minute. Right now? Right now. Is everything alright?
1 minute. Outside.
Okay. How's life? Your body is good, man. You like it? Perfect. Honestly, Dr. Shukuma, I have not managed to understand where you are driving at.
Oh no, I am here particularly for this discussion and not this party.
Should I tell you the truth? I am not happy that you are following this path. You are forgetting the fact that every single kingdom you see has a style. Men who are men in almost all the kingdoms, they have figured out a way to run their kingdoms. They have already decided on the functionality of that kingdom. And that is the same thing we have done here. We, the men in council, have already figured out how we are running our kingdom, and people are happy, enjoying the functionalism that we have set up here. As an intelligent man, Dr. Shukuma, I expect you to key in into what we are doing. Why are you trying so hard to dislodge men who have not tried to dislodge you in any way?
No.
Why?
I think we have a problem here. We don't seem to understand each other. I am saying that we should do the right thing. I don't have a problem with you disbursing money. I have a problem with the percentage that you disbursed amongst you. This money should be put back into the kingdom. Erect structures, set up projects that will favor the youth, that will involve the youth so as to move this great kingdom forward. My point exactly.
Well, I feel I understand what you are saying. But this is a point that you are going to articulate, and then you come to present it in council for us to, discuss effectively on it. Right now, the best thing for us to do is to go and have fun. Can't you see the very wonderful house Chief Yul has put up? That we are here happy. This life is too short for people to be uptight unnecessarily. You are too tough for yourself and you are being unnecessarily too principled. You see that thing they call cardiac arrest and heart failure? It's real. Men who have managed to make money should loosen up, men. Loosen up and enjoy themselves. Let's go and party. Please.
Wait a minute. It's getting tall for the night out. I thought there are fewer things I need to correct. How on earth do these people have this orientation? On behalf of my beautiful wife, we appreciate you all.
Yeah.
We say thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, Chief, you know you're welcome. You know. Yeah.
When a mansion like mine, it's not easy.
Yeah, it is possible because of the structure we have in our kingdom.
Exactly.
Yes.
So make yourself comfortable. We have lots of food and drinks over there.
Oh, we are eating already. Yeah. Thank God we have a very beautiful structure in our kingdom.
Oh my dear.
And we will keep celebrating ourselves.
Oh no, let the celebration continue.
Whether they like it or not. Yeah?
We must watch ahead.
Let's do this. Chibi. This is a very lovely one. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my God. Money is meant so good. No, poverty is a bastard. Poverty is a bastard. And then we are over poverty. Very good structure. Very, very beautiful structure. Hey! You understand?
The discussion can continue.
Your Majesty, Dr. Chukwuma was never part of us. You are the one that brought him in. I feel you should know the kind of person he is.
Chifilo, Dr. Chukwuma is highly influential, and that was why I brought him in. We all know he has lots of connections at the Apex government. And I believe strongly that with his connections, we can reach a greater height. But the way he's acting to be a saint this time is what I can't actually figure out.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, no one is a saint here. Dr. Chukwuma, as all of us know, is very rich as such. He does not need the kind of money we share in the council. He is rich enough that he has his own money. I believe that is why he is acting the way he is acting.
I completely agree with Shivomeke here. Dr. Chukwuma, as young as he is, has his own money. The young man is rich. Look, just imagine the kind of factory he is single-handedly constructing along the Bucket Road.
Oh no, in that case, I will stop involving him in cabinet issues for having bluntly refused to reason like us.
Especially when it concerns sharing money do not involve Dr. Chukuma. If the issue involves work, you're going to involve him. For you to come and work.
Exactly.
But once it has to do with sharing money, please, do not involve Dr. Chukuma. It is very clear he does not reason like us in that direction.
I agree with you, Onowu. I completely agree with you. Most importantly, the account officer will credit all your accounts today.
Oh yes!
That's what I've been waiting to hear since.
And once again, Chifilo, congratulations on your new building.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That is the way
that's all we want.
That is the whole essence of the cabinet, of course. So,
Based on what you know about the men in council, what are you going to do?
When I figure out what to do, I'll let you know. You see, I can soil my name. I have integrity to protect. I can feed the poor to become rich. These people have what to do, but they have decided not to do anything.
I mean, it's a good thing you're standing out, but please, I want you to be very careful on how you relate with these men. They are evil.
I know exactly what I am doing and nothing will happen to me. I know how to handle them.
You always have my prayers and support.
You have my love. So eat.
Oh my goodness! Oh my darling! I love this one. You see this one? I love it. I'm so excited. This one is machine.
you see, when I saw this car, I told myself that this car is for my wife. Because I have a wife who understands what it means to enjoy the luxury of life. And I said to myself, I must get her this car. And here is it. Yeah, the car is...
My darling.
It's for you.
I love this car. Who will not like luxuries? This is our time. And we are going to enjoy it to the fullest.
Yes. I have provided you the machine for the enjoyment.
I love this one.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself.
This one is perfect for all these our party meetings.
Don't go ahead with the parties.
I will show them this time.
Show them.
You know what? I'm going to the kitchen right away to prepare your favorite. Yes. With all kinds of meat, stockfish, assorted, turkey, azo, or mangala.
You know how I like it.
Let me go ahead. Toast! Hey.
Beautiful wife of mine.
Hey, machine.
You
know what? I will serve it before you know it. Eh? It will be served before you know it. Just wait for me, I'm coming.
I am waiting. Women.
My lord.
No.
You need to change them. I cannot use same car for 2 years.
Ugubeze, I am going to change your personal car, not the entourage. We need money to run the kingdom.
That is not fair.
What's not fair?
Anyways, I will be leaving for my vacation soon.
That's good.
Are you coming with me?
Not certain yet.
No, my lord. You know how much I hate missing my summer vacations.
I know that, Lolo. And you are not going to miss your vacation. Trust me on that. You must travel.
That's my king. You know how happy I am when I get this level of reassurance from you.
You are the wife of Ezeb of Umwebe Kingdom.
Yes.
Your luxury should be of a serious interest to this administration.
That is my lord. Thank you.
You're welcome, my lord. Mr. Krondo.
Your Highness.
I know who brought to my notice that you instructed the demolition of some shops at Old Market Extension. May I know why you gave us such instructions without my knowledge?
Your Majesty, I felt that I should not disturb you over some issues that I can handle. But I'm sure you'll be proud of me by the time I am done with the project.
Young man, that has not answered the question at all. The very important question imposed by the king. You should answer the question. Why must you embark on that demolition without mentioning it to anybody?
Okay, Your Majesty. Those people, their shops were demolished, rented that space with a small amount of money. And I felt the space they are occupying is too big for the small amount of money they are paying. So I decided to demolish, reconstruct, and reallocate for a better and greater revenue. The whole exercise is aimed at making more money.
That's beautiful. Oh no, do you see why I like this young man? Mr. Krondo, he always has his eyes on the money.
Oh yes, I like what I'm hearing. Hey, this is a true son of the soil. I love to see young men who think out of the box.
And the reallocation we're talking about will bring in more than 100 million naira.
We need the money. Of course. And the young man is making the money. Mr. Krondo, you have my support. Continue. Destroy, renovate, reallocate, destroy. Just continue the process.
Your Highness. No, it's one at a time.
No. Listen. I am actually telling you now.
Yes.
Based on what we now know, you can actually extend this exercise to all other markets.
Yes.
In a woman of the kingdom.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Just identify any place that needs to be demolished, renovated, reallocated for greater money. Go ahead and do it.
Mr. Krondo, Shikota, destroy, reconstruct, reallocate. Shikota, destroy. Go on.
Must you wait until I bring you before the king for you to say this?
You don't need our approval. Previous approval has been given.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Oh no. I just need you to give me an express opinion on this. How do we go about this our community project? Because the money has been paid into my account. I'm expected to commence work immediately.
But that is the whole idea. That is the whole idea of the community project. For you to start work immediately. Listen, the way forward is mobilize to site immediately. Take the work to a certain level. Stop. Then complain of a high cost of materials occasioned by the high rising inflation in the country. Make it clear to everybody that the money you have can no longer continue. Abandon the project. Nobody will say nothing.
Oh no! This is why I insisted that I must say you. You have a clear opinion to every problem.
But this is our business, my dear.
Hey, no.
This is what we do. Listen. When it comes to supplies, do not use local people. Use strangers from other kingdoms, other lands.
Strangers?
Yes. Those are the people that if there is a problem, we are going to threaten them and they will flee. They will run away never to come back. Don't ever use local people. Use strangers. Strangers from other kingdoms, other lands.
Strangers?
Yes. Those are people that if there is a problem, we are going to threaten them and they will flee. Never to come back. local people are not always the best.
Honestly, I never thought of this. You have solved the problem for me. Once again, thank you.
My boy.
Oh no.
As I said, this is our business, okay? You know, we are the people who will judge this case when finally there is need for judgment.
Exactly.
Based on that alone, I am expecting you to do something in my account. And so that when the case comes up in judgment, I will have the motivation to go all out for you.
Oh no. You don't need to tell me this. So you will receive a alert soon.
I just don't want it to be a lot. I want it to be a special alert.
Oh no.
Mr. Krondo, I received a lot of the money you remitted, and I was very impressed with that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're still the political head of this kingdom.
Thank you.
And serving you is one thing I'm vowed to do.
And you are doing it the exact way I like it. It pains me that your tenure will soon come to an end. I hope and pray that your successor will emulate the way you are treating me and the kingdom.
Your Majesty, you're still the king.
Of course I am.
I don't think you will allow someone who will not serve you to win the election.
Mr. Krondo, we are working towards that already. And this time around,
we are doing everything humanly possible to see she will be doing the same way we are doing to the cabinet members. We find it better.
That sounds nice. I mean, that will give our women a remarkable sense of belonging.
And that is exactly why we are doing it.
If a believer could have been.
In every successful man, there must be a woman. Kafa chicken I full. Okay, when you chicken I full one guy, we know you do. That's okay.
You see, my love, the king and his treacherous men in cabinet have always embezzled, hijacked the revenue that is supposed to go to every member of this great kingdom. Now the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. Why? Because most of the things that they are supposed to use the revenue to do, to build projects that will favor the youth so that people can do things and then the community gets better, they refused. They all took all the money to themselves. So you see why I am pretty happy that Mrs. Monica Meslibe is clipping them one after the other.
Do not forget the Margaret Thatcher of our time, like the king will refer her.
Well, isn't it mischievous of the king to call her that name? They all did that just to bring her down, to break her, but the woman in question is unbreakable, and so am I.
I'm impressed with her modus operandi so far. With her, we are assured of nothing but better and greater with the kingdom.
Yes, you're right. Even if they decide to turn their backs on her, this man right here would never turn his back on her until she finishes her tenure.
And run for the second one.
Oh, I doubt if they will support her for the second tenure.
My love, they don't have a choice. With the population of the youth we have, they will have no other choice but to go into hiding.
You are right.
I'm always right.
Yes, when the time comes.
I am sorry, Mr. Meslibe, but from the way you are sounding, it appears to me as if you are actually the one that is supporting the wife.
Oh no, this is the first time you're visiting me since we moved into this place.
Why don't you sit down so that I offer you cola?
There is something that is mightier than cola. Mr. Meslibe, I am not here for cola. There is something I want us to discuss, and you know what I'm talking about. Can we please concentrate on that?
Okay, sit down, let's discuss.
Sit down.
Mr. Meselibe, please. No. Do you actually think your wife has what it takes to cook for the men in council?
Oh no, my wife is a certified nurse, now functioning as a town union president. I wonder why you'd want her to cook for the men in council. She has never functioned as a cook for once.
Why are you doing everything possible to provoke me, Mr. Meselibe? Why are you deviating from this discussion? Why are you pretending as if you don't know what I am saying here? If your wife succeeds in pushing the men in council to the wall and they decide to retaliate and come at her, do you think you can handle it?
No, I see that as a threat. You're threatening my wife and I don't like it.
No, I am not threatening you. I am telling you something that you know, but you are pretending not to know. One way or the other, we all assisted in electing your wife as the first woman president of the town union.
You should allow her to do her work. She's getting a lot of interferences from you, the men in council. And that is not allowing her to concentrate.
Those interferences are coming because your wife is beginning to overstep her boundaries. We have structures that we have set in this kingdom. Structures that are benefiting the men in council. Your wife should just do her job as the PG and understand she has no right whatsoever to change anything. I came here specifically to talk to you man to man. Sit your wife down and talk to her as a man should talk to the wife. Talk to her as a man will talk to the wife. I am not going to make this trip again. You know what I'm saying.
Beneficiaries of the status quo are always allergic to change, but that change must come.
Are you now telling me that you and your secretaries have hijacked this kingdom to the extent that my husband is now answerable to you?
I'm not going to answer you that question, Your Majesty, for you already know the answer. The king is the king. His office